WKAR presents QuizBusters. Production of QuizBusters is made possible in part by Consumers Energy, building Michigan's future by supporting excellence in education. Consumers Energy, count on us. By the Michigan Education Association and its 150,000 members advocating for a world-class public education that ensures a bright future for Michigan students and economy. Online at mea.org. And by viewers like you. Now, here's the host of QuizBusters, Matt Ottinger.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Welcome, everyone. Glad to have you with us as we play our second semifinal, the first semifinal of the White Division. Last time, a sensational game between the two Lansing area schools. Eastern will move on to the Green Division finals. We'll find out which of these two teams will in a few minutes' time. We have the Colts returning to us from Hillsdale Academy, the Eagles from Kent City. Let me introduce you to the individuals who will be playing today's game. Beginning with the Colts from Hillsdale Academy, there's Dylan Murray, Clayton Torres, the captain Andrew Rushames, and Dean Robinson on the end. The alternate for Hillsdale Academy, Holly Garnett, and the advisor is Andrew Holm. Yes, let's applaud for them. And now the Eagles from Kent City High School. That team is Nisha Thompson, Weston Bernath, Justin Jasmine is the captain, and Eric Wagenheim on the end. Alternates for Kent City are Matt Sawyer and Alex Arnold, and the advisor is Marie Davis. Sorry, Nisha, just randomly assigning different last names, apparently. I'm a little nervous myself. I think the players are. We're going to try to get through that, and we'll start with the Quick 10. We'll put 10 correct answers on the board real fast, and then we'll play the regular game. Quick 10, all toss-ups. You all know that. Good luck to all of you. Let's get started. The Quick 10 begins with question 1. What was the name of the most famous battle of 1066? Kent City, Justin.
The Battle of Hastings.
That's right. Question 2. What was Juliet's family name in Kent City, Justin?
Capulet.
They were the Capulets. That's right, as opposed to the Montagues. Question 3. According to an expression adapted from the Bible, what is it that a leopard cannot change? Kent City, Justin.
It's spots.
It's spots is right. Question 4. What do we call what's formed in the air when water droplets cause the diffraction of sunlight? Kent City, Justin.
A rainbow.
A rainbow is right. Quick on that buzzer. Question 5. From what chemical element are semiconductors usually made? Kent City, Justin.
Silicon.
Silicon is right. Question 6. From what large city did Lewis and Clark begin their Hillsdale Academy, Dylan?
St. Louis.
St. Louis is right. Hillsdale Academy on the board. Question 7. In what Shakespeare play would you find the characters of Antonio, Portia, and Shylock? Kent City, Justin.
The Tempest.
No, I'm sorry, that's wrong. Hillsdale Academy, anybody? Dean?
King Lear.
Shylock is the Merchant of Venice. No points on that one. Question 8. What reformer's likeness appeared on dollar coins minted in 1970? Kent City, Justin.
Susan B. Anthony.
1979, that's right. Susan B. Anthony. Question 9. Who wrote The World According to Garp and A Prayer for Owen Meany? Kent City, Justin.
Bellows.
No, I'm sorry, that's wrong. Hillsdale Academy, anybody? Modern author's name is John Irving. And question 10. What do we call the very dark glass-like substance made? Kent City, Justin.
Obsidian.
That's what I wanted from cooling lava. Nicely done, Justin. Justin single-handedly putting 70 points on the board for Kent City. Hillsdale Academy on the board with just 1, but these are 2 terrific teams and a lot of material to play through. Players, here we go with a toss-up that gets you to a bonus. In November 2012, this senator said he would not support any Secretary of State nominee until he learned what happened in Benghazi. In 2002, he and Russ Feingold passed a campaign finance reform bill. And he was once a prisoner of war. Hillsdale Academy, Andrew.
John McCain.
John McCain is right. The 2008 presidential nominee. And just as I said, Hillsdale Academy, you get the first bonus. Andrew, you'll give me answers. The Rankine scale, R-A-N-K-I-N-E, is sometimes used to measure this quantity. First, name this quantity more typically measured using the Celsius scale.
Temperature.
Of course. According to this gas law, the volume and temperature of a gas are directly proportional at a fixed pressure.
Is that boil?
Answer?
The ideal gas law?
No, Charles's law. No point. Excuse me, 10 points. Up to 30. New toss-up players. HMS Pandora was sent to look for this ship, whose original mission was to carry breadfruit plants. It was burned at Pitcairn Island, where Fletcher Christian settled after the overthrow of its captain. Kent City, Justin.
Mayflower?
No, I'm sorry, that's wrong. I'll clear that. Continue for Hillsdale Academy. Do not confer. Burned at Pitcairn Island, where Fletcher Christian settled after the overthrow of its captain, William Bligh. For 10 points, what British ship was the site of a 1789 mutiny? Dylan.
The Bounty.
The Bounty is right. Hillsdale Academy, you get it back. He was charged with violating the Butler Act, which prohibited teaching that man was descended from a lower order of animals. First named this Tennessee teacher the defendant in a 1925 monkey trial.
Scopes.
Right. The prosecutor in the Scopes monkey trial was what man? A 3-time failed presidential candidate from Nebraska.
William Jennings Bryan.
That's right for 10 and for 20. Bryan claimed that the great cities rest upon our broad and fertile prairies. In what speech to the 1896 Democratic National Convention?
The Cross of Gold.
That's right for 20 points, a sweep of the category and the lead in the game. Trouble with the first one in Hillsdale Academy, no trouble with the second one. They've taken the lead, and we've got a lot more. The first pop quiz, players V-E-N, is going to begin all correct responses. The letters V-E-N. We start with Dylan from Hillsdale Academy, Nisha from Kent City. An entertainer who speaks in such a... Dylan.
Ventriloquist.
Right. Listener believes the voice is coming from somewhere else. Next. To provide a room with fresh air in a place... Dylan.
Ventilate.
To ventilate, or simply to vent. And finally, the flesh of a deer as food. Nisha.
Venison?
Venison and flesh of a deer as food. Preventing the sweep there, Nisha did. Clayton now, Hillsdale Academy, Weston, Kent City. The statue found in the Louvre, discovered on a Greek island in 1820, and missing its arms. Clayton.
Venus.
More, please. Sorry, too much time. Weston, anything? Go ahead.
Statue of Venus.
No, I'm sorry. Venus de Milo is the statue I needed. Second question for Clayton and Weston. Damage or harm done to someone in retaliation. Weston?
Vandalism.
No, I'm sorry. That's wrong. Clayton. Damage or harm done to someone in retaliation or retribution for damage or harm done earlier to oneself or an associate.
Vengeance.
Vengeance works. Vendetta also works. So that's good for 10. And finally, something involving a risk which one decides to attempt. That would be too late, Weston. A venture. A venture. Captains now, Andrew, Hillsdale Academy, Justin, Kent City. The scene or area of action, such as a crime. Justin.
Venue.
Venue is right. It's crime or sporting event. Next. The 2-word Latin term for either of the 2 large veins discharging blood in... Justin.
Vena cava.
Vena cava, superior and inferior. And finally, the fictional Miami-based pet detective. Justin.
Ace Ventura.
Pet detective, played by Jim Carrey back in the 90s. That's right. Dean now, Hillsdale Academy, Eric, Kent City. A republic in South America with... Eric's first.
Venezuela.
Venezuela's right. Next question. The 2-word term for window treatments consisting of overlapping horizontal slats that can be... Dean.
Venetian blinds.
That's what they are. Venetian blinds. Clear that. And final question for Dean and for Eric. The poisonous fluid secreted by... Eric.
Venom.
Venom is right. Certain snakes. And that's our quiz. 2 good teams, lots of fast playing. New toss-up now goes back to the bonuses for one of our teams. Everybody's back in for this. This character spends evenings with old Dutch wives telling Connecticut witchcraft stories. This schoolteacher disappears, but his hat is found near a bridge next to a smashed pumpkin. Hillsdale Academy, Clayton.
Ichabod Crane.
Ichabod Crane is right. The protagonist of The Legend of Sleepy Hollow, Hillsdale Academy. You get the bonus again. This author set many of his works in a region of southern England that he called Wessex. First name this author of The Mayor of Casterbridge and Jude the Obscure.
Hardy.
Hardy is right. Thomas Hardy. Next, the title character of this Hardy novel marries Angel Clare and stabs Alec to death.
Tess of the D'Urbervilles. Tess of the D'Urbervilles.
That's right. And for 20, in this other Hardy novel, Gabrielle Oak weds Bathsheba Everdeen after William Boldwood shoots Bathsheba's first husband?
Return of the Native?
No, Far from the Madding Crowd. But 20 big points on that one gets you 150 points, and we have a new toss-up, players. The choroid plexus produces this substance that contains beta-2 transferrin and can turn turbid in cases of bacterial meningitis. It is obtained for testing via lumbar puncture. The Hillsdale Academy, Andrew.
Spinal fluid?
More, please. No, I'm sorry. That's not what I needed something different. Kent City, I'll finish it for you. It is obtained for testing via lumbar puncture. The subarachnoid space contains, for 10 points, what fluid that protects the brain? It is specifically cerebrospinal fluid, CSF. New toss-up, players. This nation's port of Bluefields was once the capital of the Mosquito Coast. The Cocos River forms much of its northern border with Honduras, while the San Juan River forms its southern border with Costa Rica. That's Hillsdale Academy, Clayton.
El Salvador?
No, I'm sorry, that's wrong. Kent City, Nisha.
Ecuador?
No, it's Nicaragua. Tough break there. Nobody scores. New toss-up, everybody. Actually, I changed my mind. Let's stop at halftime. Couple of tricky ones there. We'll get back to the game in just a moment, but the players can relax for just a minute while I remind you at home that our QuizBusters are playing for fun, for pride, and ultimately for prizes. Grand prizes await our teams at the end of the season. It's just a few weeks away, and Dan Bayer will tell you all about those right now.
QuizBusters is pleased to announce the exciting prizes for this season's championship teams. Students from 64 area high schools are competing for academic excellence with the help of the MSU Office of Admissions and the Office of the Provost. Each division championship team will receive 4 $5,000 tuition scholarship offers to Michigan State University. Contingent on admission to MSU, each scholarship is awarded for the freshman year only and must be used immediately following high school graduation. Students must maintain at least 12 credits per semester. The Green and White Division champions will then compete for the Grand Championship, with that team eligible for up to 5 one-year, 2-semester scholarships from SBS. This scholarship is for the use of books up to a value of $500 each to be used by team members who are in their first year as MSU students. These terrific championship prizes are offered through the continued generosity and support of the MSU Office of the Provost, the MSU Office of Admissions, and the Student Bookstore.
All right, Dan, thank you very much. It's hard not to think about those prizes as we're very close now to those Grand Championship games. In fact, one of these two teams will be in the White Division Finals as soon as we find out who it will be, and we'll find that out in about 12 minutes' time. Players, second half. Pop quiz waiting for us halfway through. We'll end the game with a 60-second lightning round. Could make the difference. Playing for control of the video bonus category. Here's the toss-up. During this war, Admiral Montojo's fleet was sunk by George Dewey, and a future president took part in the Battle of San Juan Hill. Yep, Kent City, Justin.
The Spanish-American War.
That's exactly right. Yellow journalism, Washington tensions, and USS Maine and all of that. Kent City. Let's see how you do with the video bonus. Question 1 is going to appear on the monitor in front of me. Answer that question correctly. I'll keep the category going for you. Bob Hoffman from the Wharton Center has question 1. Here's Bob.
Catch Me If You Can, April 2013 at Wharton Center, is based on the true story of a young con man trying to stay one step ahead of his FBI pursuers. It features songs by Mark Shaman and Scott Whitman, who are also responsible for music from Hairspray, as well as the original songs for what TV series on which they serve as executive producers?
I forgot about Law and Order. I don't know.
I need an answer.
Law and Order.
Not Law and Order. No, Smash is the musical television series that features a lot of original songs with a fictional musical going on within the series. All right, no points on that one. Tough break on the video bonus. We're back to a new toss-up, players. In 2008, this show had its first 7-figure winner when Michelle Lowenstein landed on the $1 million wedge at Kent City, Justin.
Wheel of Fortune?
That's right. When you hear wedge, it's not hard to figure out what game show we're talking about. Kent City, name these French philosophers. First, this man collected his ideas in a book known as Pensées, or Thoughts. He is better known as a mathematician, and his namesake triangle describes the binomial coefficients.
Pascal.
Right. This philosopher also worked in mathematics, helping to invent analytical geometry. His books include The Discourse on Method.
Euclid?
Not Euclid, Descartes. René Descartes. So 10 points on your bonus and a new toss-up, everyone. The Fourier series of an even function uses only this trig function. Its namesake law can find an angle in a triangle when all sides are known. Kent City, Justin.
Cosine?
That is right. It is cosine function. And Kent City, back to you. Name these wives of Henry VIII. First, this Spanish princess was Henry's first wife.
Catherine of Aragon?
That's right. Henry divorced Catherine to marry this woman, who was executed on charges of treason in 1536.
Did he marry Anne Boleyn?
Yeah.
Anne Boleyn?
That's right. And for 20, Henry's long-awaited male heir, Edward VI, was the son of what wife?
It's Catherine Parr. Catherine Parr?
No, I'm sorry. Good guess. I mean, you picked one of them. Jane Seymour for that third one. 20 more points on your total. New toss-up players. Clew Bay, C-L-E-W, in the west of this country, is to the south of Erishead. Its capital lies on the Liffey River, L-I-F-F-E-Y, in its east. Its longest river, the River Shannon, Hillsdale Academy, Andrew.
Ireland.
Ireland is right. Republic of. And Hillsdale Academy, you're back with the bonus. Volubilis was a Roman city built in this present-day country. First, name this African country whose modern cities include Fez, Casablanca, and Agadir.
Morocco.
Right. To the northeast of Agadir is Jebel Toubkal, the highest peak in what mountain range?
Yes. Atlas Mountains.
Atlas Mountains is right. To the southwest of Agadir is Tenerife, the largest island in what archipelago?
Canaries.
Canary Islands.
The Canary Islands.
Canary Islands.
Right, for 20 points and a sweep of the category. Well done. Those 20 points on the thirds are going to be keys, and that's a good one. You have the lead. We have a new toss-up. This man wrote the poem Changsa during the autumn harvest uprising of 1927. He encouraged dissent in the 100 Flowers movement and led a failed attempt at industrialization in the Kent City, Justin.
Mao Zedong?
That's the one. In the Great Leap Forward, Kent City, back to you. Name these American sports teams that have won the most championships in their league's history. First, in 2009, this Major League Baseball team, captained by Derek Jeter, won its 27th World Series championship. No other team has more than 11.
The Yankees?
Right. 11 of this NBA team's record 17 championships were won with Bill Russell on the roster.
I'm going to say the Lakers.
Sure, no. I don't know.
The Lakers.
Not the Lakers. The Boston Celtics is the answer for the basketball question. You got 10 for the Yankees, and we have our second pop quiz. Once again, one-on-one action. Once again, I'll tell you what they start with. Just 2 letters this time, though, TW. Everything is going to begin with the consonants TW. Dylan from Hillsdale Academy, Nisha from Kent City, get us started. To emit intermittent gleams of light in rapid succession, like stars viewed through Dylan.
Twinkle.
To twinkle like a star. That's right. Next. A strong woolen cloth originating, Nisha.
Twine?
No, I'm sorry, that's not it. Dylan. A strong woolen cloth originating in Scotland, used for suits and coats. Tweed. Tweed, the answer. Final question for Dylan and Nisha. A pair of offspring. Dylan.
Twin.
Twin or twins. I'll take twins. Of course, I'll take the singular. Produced in a single birth. Clayton now, Hillsdale Academy, Weston, Kent City. The title of the classic adventure story by Jules Clayton.
Oliver Twist?
No, I'm sorry, that's not what I want. Weston. The title of the classic adventure story by Jules Verne, which featured the character of Captain Nemo. No, 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. Dodged a bullet there, Clayton. Second one. The 3-word phrase for the official timeout in professional football near the end of each half of action. Clayton.
2-minute mark?
I'm sorry, that's the wrong answer. Weston, anything? Go ahead.
2-minute line.
2-minute warning is what it's called. The 2-minute warning. Final question. The social networking. Clayton.
Twitter.
That's right. Twitter's good for 10 points. Now we're breaking through here. Andrew, Hillsdale Academy. Justin, Kent City. The television series which starred Kiefer Sutherland as Andrew.
24.
24 as a special agent and so forth. Next. The 5-letter word sometimes used to describe the period of pre-adolescence. Roughly, Justin.
Tween.
Tween, T-W-E-E-N is right. Finally, the name of the trademarked Milton Bradley game, which is advertised as the game that, Andrew?
Twister.
Ties you up in knots. Twister is right. Well done. Dean, now Hillsdale Academy. Eric, Kent City. The American author whose works in Dean.
Twain.
Twain is right. Prince and the Pauper, Life on the Mississippi. Next. To cause something, such as a baton, to Eric?
Twirl.
To rotate rapidly, to twirl. That's right. And finally, a small two-pronged instrument used to pick up or grip small objects, such as eyebrow hairs. Eric?
Tweezers.
Tweezers. You tweeze your eyebrows. That's good for 10. That's our quiz. Next time we hear the fanfare, we're going to the lightning round. It's going to come down to a few more key questions. Everyone's going to be very important. Here's a new toss-up for all players. At the end of this novel, Percival Madison forgets his own name. The Hillsdale Academy, Dylan. Oh, too much time, Dylan. I'm sorry. Kent City, I'll continue. I don't need to. Justin.
The Lord of the Flies.
Lord of the Flies is the right answer. Kent City, you have control. Dennis Gabor won the 1971 Nobel Prize in Physics for inventing a method of recording three-dimensional images. First, name that technique, now used as a security measure on credit cards.
Oh, holograms. Okay. Holograms?
Holograms, holography, that's good for 10. Next, both making and viewing holograms require the use of what type of device that emits coherent monochromatic light?
A laser? Sure. Yeah. A laser?
A laser is right for 20. The photographic plate that records the hologram actually stores what kind of pattern? There is no discernible image if it is viewed like a photograph in normal light.
Negative? Negative, sure. A negative?
Not a negative pattern, an interference pattern. 20 points on your bonus and the lead. New toss-up, everyone. This scientist's law approximates the Rayleigh-Jeans law for low frequencies and the Wien approximation for high ones. His constant is used to find the de Broglie wavelength. For 10 points, name this developer of quantum theory whose constant is represented by a lowercase h. Hillsdale Academy, Andrew.
Planck.
Planck is right. Max Planck, and you've got the bonus, Hillsdale Academy. Answer these questions about English composers. First, in English composer Ralph Vaughan Williams's The Lark Ascending, the lark is represented by what string instrument? The soloist in Antonio Vivaldi's The Four Seasons.
Violin.
Yeah. Violin.
Violin is right. Sir Edward Elgar composed what series of marches for orchestra, the first of which is commonly played at graduation ceremonies?
The Pomp and Circumstance.
That's right. The military marches, opus 39. And finally, what Elizabethan-era composer's incidental music for Abdelazar provided a theme for Benjamin Britten's The Young Person's Guide to the Orchestra? He also wrote the operas Dido and Anissus.
Purcell.
Purcell is right. Henry Purcell. 20 big points on that one. A sweep of the category and one of the largest leads we've had in the game, but it's only 40 points, and we've got 60 seconds to play. The lightning round remains for our players, and a quick reminder, as always, they'll score 10 points for a right answer, but in the lightning round, a wrong answer subtracts 10 points. Remember, players, how terribly important that can be. We've got Hillsdale Academy at 310, Kent City at 270. A terrific game comes down to the last 60 seconds on the lightning round, and the lightning round begins now. What is the two-letter postal abbreviation for Maryland? Dean.
MD.
Right. What famed French marine explorer would you associate? Justin.
Cousteau.
Right. What is the capital of Pennsylvania? Justin.
Harrisburg.
Right. Who in 1828 wrote an American dictionary of the English? Justin.
Johnson.
Wrong. Name the Dutch dancer who was a spy for Germany in World War I. Justin.
Mata Hari.
Right. Who wrote The Seawolf and The Call of the Wild? Andrew.
Jack London.
Right. What gaseous element is named for the Greek word meaning sun? Andrew.
Xenon.
Wrong. Clear that next question. Which king of France was known as the Sun? Dean.
Louis XIV.
Right. Laura Hildenbrand wrote a 2001 bestseller. Andrew.
Seabiscuit.
Right. What 19th century writer is best known for living alone at Walden Pond? Clayton.
Thoreau.
Right. The finals of the Scripps Spelling Bee are held in what city? Justin.
Washington, D.C.
Right. What is the scientific name for the passage to the lungs, sometimes called your rib? Justin.
The bronchial tubes.
Wrong. What 5-word phrase of determination is attributed to U.S. Naval Commander James Lawrence? Justin. It's not going to matter, Justin. I'm sorry. You're going to go down 10. Hillsdale Academy, you've done it. Congratulations. A terrific game, a few misses, and they were on both sides, not enough to make a difference. Webster was the American Dictionary of the English Language. Webster, American. Gaseous element from the sun, helium. Trachea, I was going to try to get out windpipe at the end of that. The phrase of determination, don't give up the ship. And no one did in that game. A sensational contest between two fantastic teams. Kent City, I can see the disappointment on your face for good reason. I'm sure to come so close and to miss out hurts a lot, but you've been sensational with us. Thank you for giving us some great games along the way, and good luck to you in future competitions. Hillsdale Academy, you held them off. You'll move on to the White Division Finals. We will see you then in a very short time. That's how exciting it can be when we have two great teams playing. We'll see if we can continue that with another Green Division semifinal, Okemos and Hazlitt, next time. Thank you for watching, and for all of us, I'm Matt Ottinger. Enjoy.
Production of QuizBusters is made possible in part by Consumers Energy, building Michigan's future by supporting excellence in education. Consumers Energy, count on us. By the Michigan Education Association and its 150,000 members advocating for a world-class public education that ensures a bright future for Michigan students and economy. Online at mea.org. And by viewers like you. Book Scholarship Awards are provided by SBS, the student bookstore, located at 421 East Grand River Avenue in East Lansing. Make sure you like our page on Facebook. For more information about QuizBusters or any of WKAR's locally produced series or specials, visit our website, WKAR.org.